vision for Stadia is simple. One place for all the ways we play. It's focused on gamers, inspired by developers, and amplified by YouTube creators. Imagine you are watching games on YouTube and you discover the latest Assassin's Creed Odyssey trailer on Ubisoft's official channel on YouTube. You will notice the Play Now button. By simply clicking on that button, the player is brought directly into the game in a browser in as quick as 5 seconds.
From Nintendo, Reggie Fils-Aimé. From PlayStation, Sean Layden. And from Xbox, Phil Spencer.
As the philosopher Mick Jagger used to say, you can't always get what you want. But the flip side to that coin is sometimes you get what you need. When Google announced Stadia, they shook the market so much that Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo started making plans in the background while we were in awe of the power of the technology that could approach us very soon. I know for most gamers, at least hardcore gamers, when it comes to cloud gaming, they're really iffy about it. And I don't blame them, considering that you won't have any physical copies. Physical copies are the things that guarantee us that we will have our game forever. But with cloud gaming, it puts that in an uncertain place that we don't know what might happen if a company disappears. And while people were being in awe and Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo were working in the background, relationships started to develop. Sony and Microsoft started a partnership in cloud gaming to work together to ensure the future of cloud gaming is on Microsoft and Sony. This is where Stadia helps the console market. The console market was pretty much stagnant with no news to come out until Stadia shook it up and made them do what they needed to do in order to ensure that they would be around in the future. Not only that relationship developed, but Nintendo and Microsoft, an unlikely friendship developed. Microsoft announced that Cuphead would be coming to Nintendo Switch along with Xbox Live, which implies that in the future more games would be coming out. And hopefully the same would be for Nintendo going with their IPs to Microsoft on Xbox. And because of the awesome power of Stadia, Stadia has become the hero we deserve, but one we don't need right now. Because to be honest, who wants cloud gaming at the moment? For the most part, only cities and certain areas in the world can afford to have high-speed internet for gaming. There are some places in the United States and some places in the world that still don't have internet that works properly. So for now, Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony are working in tandem to push off the incoming cloud gaming. But until the inevitable cloud gaming comes about, Stadia will push Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony to bring their A game. Not only have partnerships surfaced, but also we have seen snippets of hardware from Xbox guaranteeing that they will have the strongest software out there, and with having Sony showing that they will have 0 to no load times with their SSD included and more than likely a 12 teraflop machine. With Nintendo slowly but surely ensuring that they will work in the future with third-party developers and also to work together with the ecosystem. It seems like a bright future's ahead for this coming gen, because the inevitable is cloud gaming is coming. Whether it's Stadia, Microsoft, or Nintendo, it will be an inevitability. But will it mean the end of consoles? That remains to be seen. But for now, we can enjoy the fruits of Stadia shaking up the market, and we should really thank them for doing so. Whether or not they succeed, we will get a greater console market because of them.
For all the ways we play. It's focused on gamers, inspired by developers, and amplified by YouTube creators.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since